Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Shane, and today we have another mystery unboxing that came in the mail. Now, I know my birthday was forever ago. Like, why am I still talking about my birthday? The only reason that I'm bringing it up is because this package was, like, specifically for my birthday. So that is the only reason that I'm bringing that up. Don't mind the background. I actually just got home from work and I was ready to go to bed, and I really wanted to open this package because tomorrow I have a chance to actually sit down and do my makeup. And I'm not saying that makeup is in here, I have no idea, but this woman has sent me quite a few packages actually in the past, and I think most, if not every time, it's included some sort of makeup. So I want to be able to just sit down tomorrow and just kind of play with what we got here. So I'm not gonna show you the front. Let me see. So all the addresses are covered up. I just want to show you, like, it does have birthday stickers around. She's always really good about packaging, and she just always puts a lot of thought into it. So I'd like to just take a second and actually appreciate and show you guys as well. So I had scissors, but I think I left them downstairs. So let's try to get this open. I was actually originally gonna film downstairs. I had just set up and everything, and then my husband started eating a bowl of cereal in the living room, and this camera picks up so much background noise. I need like an external mic to improve my audio quality. I know, on my wish list. So I kind of moved upstairs, and I knew it would be a little bit dark, but I hope you guys didn't mind. It's really nice coming home after like just a hard day at work and just opening up something exciting. So that's why I didn't want to wait. All right, let's go ahead. Ooh. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Ooh. Pulling out everything. Oh my goodness. Okay. This is empty. Completely empty. So there is a card. There's actually two cards. But one doesn't say anything except for my name. It says Shane on the front, but then this one says open last. So we'll save that one, and we'll go ahead and open up this first card. Sweet surprises, happy moments, simple pleasures. Shane. Oh, I was like, whoa, this card actually said my name. No, it's like, I think she does a lot of scrapbooking, because she always has like these really awesome stickers she always includes. But it's just, Shane, that's what you're wished on your birthday. What? That's what you're wished on your birthday, and always yours, Terry. Hello, Shane. Wishing you a happy birthday. I hope it was a fun day for you. And it looked like it from your vlog. We ended up going to Boston for the day. It was such a good birthday. I know you're very busy with both work and taking care of your cute family. You keep doing what you love, making videos, Shane. Some of your videos help me because you're young, and I have a 27-year-old granddaughter lives with me who has anxiety, so I relate it when you talk about. Anyway, thank you for being my YouTube friend. Hugs to Ella, and hello TJ, love me. So yeah, I mean, we've talked about you know, my anxiety a lot, and you know, I feel like I've kind of been able to go back and forth with her a little bit, helping her in her own personal situation to kind of help her handle it and understand it a little bit easier, coming from somebody else as well. So that's kind of why I try to talk about my anxiety. Not that I want to, not that I'm like proud of it, not that you know, I want attention from it, because it simply helps other people like me. So let's go ahead, dive right into these presents. It's like this nice floral cellophane. Okay, we'll open up this. I still don't know what the heck, even though it's like see-through, I can't tell. All right, so let's see. This first thing is a KNC Beauty All Natural. Ooh, collagen infused lip mask. Ooh, okay. Apply it to clean lips for 15 to 20 minutes. Recommend use 2 to 3 times a week. Safe to use every day. Interesting. I kind of want to, I think I want to do that with you guys on camera today. And then this one is a retinol spa treatment mask, anti-aging serum, soothing 15-minute facial therapy. Nice. Okay, I use this right now as well, but my face is not clean. It's actually, I feel pretty gross. So I'm going to save this, but it just says to use, cleanse face, and remove any makeup. So, you know, I need to still go downstairs and wash my face and everything, but I think I'm going to save this for tomorrow night. I love masks. So thank you very much. That was in our first little package here. And then we have our second package, Faith, Hope, and Love. Oh, it's a journal. Oh, thank you very much. This is actually really cute. I really love journals. They help me keep me organized, and I love using them for like YouTube purposes. If I have video ideas, or I need to make notes, or I need to like plan a video, I use a lot of journals to help me organize my thoughts. So this is awesome. Okay, it's just some lined paper. No, this will definitely get used. So thank you very much. This looks like a pair of jeans. It's a pair of shorts, but they're really cute. They're like denim wash, and then they have lace, and then they're like cut off shorts. They have like the frills in the background or in the back. Very cute. Very like distressed. It has some rips in the pocket here as well. Very, very cute and very much my style. Thank you very much, Terry. So that was everything. Then we did have this last thing here, which is the envelope, and it says to open last. So we're gonna open this, and then we're gonna try out the lip mask real quick. Got this little boop. I felt like there was something else in it. Oh no, it was just the stickers were making it heavier. So I have this little card. It's a little birthday, oops, I'm gonna swallow now. A little birthday cake, and then it almost has like the Sephora stripes on it. Because you know me so well. Oh my goodness. So there is a, yay! There is a Sephora gift card in here. Girl, I need to like, I don't know what I can do to repay you. I feel like every video I'm like, I want to do something, and I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do besides thank you so much. So you know what I'm gonna do, because I initially planned for something like makeup related as well, which obviously Sephora is. I think we're gonna go out tomorrow morning and try to go find maybe a palette or something, so that way I can still include it in today's video. So I think that'll be kind of a cool thing to do. So it says, Shane, happy shopping. You deserve more. Stay sweet and humble. Your YouTube friend, Terry. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. That was so sweet. Alright, let's go ahead and give this lip mask a try. Like I said, never used them, so I'm quite curious about what's on the inside. So it just tears here. Oh, it doesn't, I wasn't expecting that kind of smell. I don't know how to explain it. Okay, it's like this little, whoa. Oh, what? That's crazy. That is crazy. It's super wet, super moist. All right, we need to read the directions. Oh my gosh. I'm so confused if I'm supposed to take, whoa, that feels so, oops. That feels so weird. All right, we're gonna apply it for 15 to 20 minutes. I'm not sure what side to use, to be honest. This side looks like it might be our winner chicken dinner. I don't even know like what's up, what's down. I haven't a clue. Let's give this a try. My god. It feels so weird. So we're gonna let this sit on our face for about 15 to 20 minutes, and I'll bring you guys back. Okay, so it's been a little bit. We'll take that off. Now this says right on the packaging that it's safe to use every day. So I don't know, you know, I don't know when it comes to sanitation how that works. I know that the inside of this packaging is still very, very wet. It was dripping a second ago. So I don't know. I'm just gonna put this back in here. So this lip mask claims that it conditions, moisturizes, plumps, and hydrates. It didn't feel like tingling or anything on my lips. It just kind of felt like there was almost a warming sensation to it. So obviously I'm not gonna know if it works like right away. This is definitely something that, you know, I'd have to use over time and see if my lips feel any differently. But anywho, let's go ahead, spend that Sephora gift card, find ourselves some makeup, and let's get into it. I'll see you guys in the morning. Okay guys, so it's the next day and I did get a chance to go to Sephora this morning. So when I went, I just kept in mind that I wanted to film something for you guys today. Didn't really know what I was going in for until I saw this. I forgot that Fenty Beauty's second eyeshadow palette actually came out. This is the, I think, Moroccan Spice palette. She also has her first eyeshadow palette that she brought out, and that one was like entirely glitters, like no mattes whatsoever, which I kind of thought was a bold move, especially for someone's like first eyeshadow palette. So I was reading the reviews on that because I don't personally own it myself, and it was like 50-50. Some people absolutely loved it. Some people said they couldn't build up the pigmentation and it was patchy and it was fallout. That is one thing that I feel like I keep hearing, is that the palettes get really messy really easily. So we'll see. This is actually my very first Rihanna makeup item whatsoever. I haven't tried their foundation. I don't even know what she has anymore. I know she has highlighters, foundations, concealers. I think she has like some glow stuff. I don't know. But this is my first item that I own, and I figured it would be really good to film with you guys today and kind of give you my first impressions. So I did do my face. I did my base, so my foundation, my concealer, my powders. I bronzed it up a little bit, and I did my eyebrows. I didn't do blush and I didn't do a highlight yet because I didn't know what look we were going for just yet, but I am excited. I didn't swatch this in store or anything, so, oh whoops, okay. It's supposed to come out in this little cardboard, which actually, what video is coming out first? I think my taupe notch palette video is coming out first, and my taupe notch palette had the same thing, had this cardboard like sleeve, and I really like that. So I'm glad that Fenty Beauty did that as well. So we will finally slide out the packaging here. Very pretty, very, very nice. I've only seen this packaging in one other video. I just happened to watch the other day, and honestly I didn't even end up watching the whole video through because I had a feeling that I wanted to go out and get it for myself, and I always like to play around with it before I really start looking into reviews or videos or anything. So first of all, I like the color scheme. It does remind me a lot of Urban Decay, just with like the smoky purples. I don't know, it seems very their style. I feel like this is supposed to be kind of like a gem shape. So I am a fan of the packaging. It does have the names on the back, which if you've been around my channel, I actually prefer names to be right on the palette. And I'm trying to think, because I saw the palette open in the store, but I just got in and got out real quick when I saw it. So I don't know. Well, I mean, we'll see in a second if the names are on the inside, but that's just a preference thing. I like the names to be right under the eyeshadows. Let's stop blabbing about the packaging and actually, oops, the little plastic cover just slid out. Let's go ahead, open it up here. Ooh, okay. So there is a nice big mirror, and then you have your shadows down here. I think this is the first palette that I've ever had them like shaped in the diamond versus square, but I think again she's kind of trying to go for that like gem sort of packaging. I'm not quite sure. But I know this packaging was also on her very first palette as well. It says Fenty Beauty right at the top as well as on the front cover here. No names whatsoever on the inside, so if I am gonna have to refer to one, I'm gonna have to, you know, count and look, flip-flop. It is what it is. So like I said, her first palette, the Galaxy palette, was like all shimmery shades. This time they have definitely played around with some matte, so I think that'll be interesting to see how the matte formula is. Seems like this top row up here is all really shimmery shades. We got like 2 shimmery shades here. I don't know about these blues. They seem like they have some sort of like metallic to them, kind of like this pink, the blue, this blue, even this purple, and then there's some obviously matte shades. So I guess we're not really gonna know until we jump right in. So let's get started here. One other thing that I'm noting before we even get into it is this palette worth the $59 that this palette is? You know, usually you know, your naked palettes are like $50. The most expensive palette I've ever bought was like either 60 or like 63. It was one of the Huda Beauty palettes, the rose gold. It was a limited edition, so maybe that explained the price. But again, Rihanna, I don't know. Is this palette worth, what the heck? I don't know. It looked like it like lifts out of the pan or something. I don't know. To me, if I'm going to buy a palette that is $60, you better come with a brush. That's just me. I just think it's one of those things. I don't know, because it's like, what if you had like a brand new makeup lover who really loved Rihanna and just doesn't have a collection whatsoever and wanted to support, you know, Rihanna and her makeup and everything and got this? I just feel like it should have come with the brush, especially with the price point. Now, I know that she does sell brushes separately. I'm not a person who likes to go out and spend a ton of money on like high-end brushes. To me, you can work with a cheaper set just as well. I think it's more about the technique. The bristles obviously do play a role in that, but I feel like you don't have to spend a ton of money on brushes. So I don't know, I was a little disappointed. I wish that they had a standard brush that would come with the palette, and then like a lot of other brands, you know, they'll have their separate brush sets. The brushes are gorgeous, don't get me wrong. Even if it was one of these like little black Anastasia ones, at least it's something. So that is just my thoughts kind of going into this palette. Is it worth $60? Where's my brush? And what are we gonna do with these eyeshadows? So I'm not sure what look I'm going for today. I do want to just swatch one of these. Ooh, looks very pigmented on the finger, but the fingers can be very misleading for swatches. All right, it looks really pretty. They have this like really bright white. Okay, not all that exciting. And they have these like two gold shimmery shades. This one looks like it shifts. They all kind of look like they shift a little bit, like different shades of glitter in them. I don't know, the formula seems pretty creamy, and it seems to blend easily, at least on the back of my hand. But we're never gonna know until we just jump right in here. So, oh my God, where do I begin? Because I'm dying to use some of these blue shades. You know what, I think, okay, I am honestly dying to use the blues, but I don't know. I don't know if I want to today, just for today, but we are gonna swatch it real quick. Ooh. Ooh. That's gorgeous though. Okay, that's definitely really, really pretty. You know what? We're gonna go with the blues just because of the shirt that I'm wearing today. I'm gonna take actually inspiration from the shirt because it has like the peach, one of the peach shades, which is Quicksand, which is called Quicksand. It matches that. It actually even has saffron in it, which is like close to this shade here, and then this blue. So I'm gonna take inspiration from today's shirt and kind of roll with it there. So first thing I'm gonna do is take, we're gonna take Quicksand here on the fluffy side of my brush. Let's dip it in, see how the kickback is. Are not terrible. There's definitely kickback. I mean, it's certainly getting on the plastic around the pan itself, but nothing crazy at the moment. So definitely some pigmentation picked up. All right, we're going to just start applying this right in our crease. She's there, she's showing up, that's for sure. Woo! Going in a second time, she definitely showed up. So far, this is a matte. So I think a newer formula for Rihanna that they're playing with. But so far, I'm happy with it. It seems pigmented. It's definitely buildable. Quick cold. I did my face makeup earlier this morning, and then I've been waiting for an opportunity to mow my lawn this week because it's been so unbearably hot that it was like too hot to go outside and mow my entire lawn. So I've been waiting for the perfect day to do it. Today was about 65, so it was awesome. So moral of that story is I did my face makeup. I set it, but unfortunately this is not the best setting spray. Oh, it's got hair. This is the Master Sticks by Maybelline, and it just, my makeup doesn't last when I use it. I use it anyways, just kind of as an extra precaution, but I know we're here for the eyeshadow, just give me one moment. I feel like sometimes I hold the mirror unbearably close sometimes, but I have really poor vision in my right eye. So if I'm doing my left especially, it's like, I can't see what the heck I'm doing. Oh wow, I don't know why, but that side seemed to blend a lot easier. Let me go ahead and just add a little bit more. So Rihanna, your matte shades are terrific, at least this first one, so I'm happy so far. Is it still worth $59? I'm not quite sure yet. Next, I'm gonna take this Urban Decay brush. It's still like a fluffy crease brush, but it's a little denser. And then I'm gonna go into this like reddy pink shade called Saffron. Ooh, I see what they mean about the palette getting dirty easily, because even if I blow on it, it doesn't all completely go away. So I kind of have to take my finger and like swipe down it to clean it. Ooh. I'm going to apply Saffron right in the inner third of my crease. What I'm basically looking for is, you know, do I have to apply 1,000 layers of one color? I definitely don't want that, especially for the price point. I want to be able to get what I feel like I paid for what I'd hope to be a lot of products. So if I have to keep dipping and dipping and dipping and dipping, my palette's gonna go pretty quick. I feel like there's just something up with my right eye today because I'm like having a really easy time blending my left eye, but getting into my right eye, it's just, it literally doesn't want to cooperate with me. So I'm not gonna blend it to hell because I feel like the more I'm going over it, I'm losing a little bit of pigmentation. So without going into anything else, I'm going back into that original fluffy brush and just softening up the edges where Saffron and Quicksand meet. I think we're just gonna kind of, I'm afraid to like go all out, but you know what, we're gonna do it because, well, why not? I'm gonna take this little tiny flat shader brush from e.l.f. here, and we're gonna do it. We're gonna go into that blue down here, which is called Evil Genie. I like that name a lot, actually. So I'm gonna pick some up. Ooh. Brush is very coated. Brought you in a little closer to hopefully see what's going on better. I'm going to start. Ooh! I failed to mention I don't have like primer on, eyeshadow primer. The only thing that was on my lids is when I did my concealer, I like went over my eyelids. So that was the only thing. And this color though, oh my gosh. This is just dry. Like this is crazy. I am having to go back into it a couple of times to completely cover my lid, but the color is gorgeous. So I'm gonna do the same thing on this eye and then we're gonna blend up a little bit. I think I'm gonna take my Morphe 507 brush. I'm just going back into Evil Genie just a little bit so I have some product on my brush. I'm just going to help blend Evil Genie right into the crease so there's no weird line right where the top of my lid is where we stopped applying product. So I'm just going over that edge a little bit, blending and smoking it out. Even in that outer corner, I want it to flick out a little bit. Then to soften it even further, one more time I'm going back into that fluffy brush just to soften out those edges. Whoa, the pink and the blue are almost blending together to create like a purple right there. I'm not mad at it, but you see the difference. So this was just applying it on the lid, and then this was using another brush to blend it out. So that's what we need to do. All right, I'm happy with that. So I actually don't see like a ton of fallout on my cheeks, so I'm pleasantly surprised. I don't think I own a single eyeshadow palette that doesn't have any fallout, so I'm still really happy with this. I think just because I'm trying to use as many colors as I can in this one video, we're gonna go into, oh, what do I wanna do now? I think I'm gonna go into this like pinky peach color instead called Mirage, just because I already have some pinks and peaches up in the crease. I kind of want the whole look to tie together. So I'm just going to take a little bit on my finger and just go right in the center of my lid, just to also break up the blue a little bit and add more dimension so we kind of have like a highlighted center. These glittery shadows certainly have pigments of their own. It's covering up the blue, but the blue is certainly poking through. It's almost like a topper. Unless you put it on the lid like by itself, maybe on top of a concealer, you'd really get the color to pop. But I like that I'm able to add it onto darker colors. That is applied. What I'm going to go ahead and do is line my waterline using my NYX, wherever it is, my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk. And I'm going to go ahead and wing my eyeliner real quick, and then we'll move to the bottom lashes. Whoa. My hand will not stop shaking. This happened to me the other day too, and I was doing a makeup look and I completely smudged my liner because my hands... Oh my god! Oh my god, I'm like completely jacking up. I'm completely scared. Wow, we're gonna give that a second to dry, and we're gonna try going and fix it. For now, I'm moving on because that's gonna give me a heart attack. Next, I'm gonna take the same Morphe 507 brush. I just cleaned it off using the shadow switching pan. I'm gonna go back into Quicksand here, which is the very first shadow that we started with, and I'm just gonna smoke this on my lower lash line. I'm gonna bring it actually down kind of far, and I hate to say it, but right where your eye crease is, that's how far I'm bringing it down. Then I'm going to take my Morphe 321 brush, and I'm actually going to take a combination of Evil Genie and then this other blue, which is called Sock It To Me. Sock It To Me. So Evil Genie and Sock It To Me, we are combining on this brush. It's just a little denser. And I'm just going to concentrate this product right on the outer, about half of my lower lash line, I'll say. I'm stopping about where my pupil is. Again, kind of smoking out that blue, but not too much because I want that peach to show right underneath. Quickly off camera, I'm gonna try to fix what's happening on top of my eyes. Let's go ahead and add 2 coats of mascara to my top and bottom lashes using L'Oreal's Telescopic. That's nothing new. And once that's done, I'm gonna go ahead and pop on my lashes. I'm still using the Jasmine Brown Eyelure collaboration lashes in the style called Curly Queen. I personally find mine at Ulta, and I've seen them before in Target as well. I don't know if Walmart carries them. Actually, I don't know because I haven't been to Walmart in a while to buy like any makeup. The last time that I went to Target for makeup is when I was looking for a liquid eyeliner for my partnership video where I announced the website that I'll be partnering with. I went to Target for some drugstore makeup and saw them there too. So I'm not sure about Walmart, but check like CVS, Rite Aid. Let's go ahead and let these bad boys dry and pop on some blush. So now that I know that I went for like a pink and a blue and a peachy look, I'm gonna jump into my Narcissist blush palette. What do I want to do? This one's really pretty. I think I'm going to go into this shade here in the corner, and that one is called, again, another one that I have to turn the thing around. This is, nope, not Grave, Kingpin? And I'm just going to lightly dust that on my cheeks. I don't want a ton of color because my eyes are already so intense, but just a nice, healthy flush. Oh my gosh, I didn't even highlight the inner corners of my eyes. Hello! So taking this little tiny brush from e.l.f., I'm gonna go into this white shade in this palette, which is called Moroccan Ice. Clever. It says Moroccan Ice. Moroccan? I see what you did there. I'm gonna take that white shadow and we're just gonna pack this on my inner corner. Ooh, Lord. Uh-oh. Carly, Rihanna is coming for your palette, girl. You guys might not know, but the Carly Bybel ooh, this one's like really soft. Has a bunch of indents in it. The deluxe edition palette is like my favorite. It has my favorite go-to white highlighting shade in there. I've done a ton of tutorials with it, but this is right up there. This is really pretty. I'm just gonna throw a tiny bit underneath my brow bones as well while we're up here. Nice. Very nice, Riri. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and highlight. And I think we're still gonna be able to get away with the Amarezzi Anastasia highlighter because even though it's kind of goldy, you gotta keep in mind that it's also kind of pinky as well. So I think it actually matches pretty well. Okay, yeah, you know what? I think we're gonna be able to get away with it. Oh, I love the wave texture. Oh, and I've used this palette a ton of times and you can still see like the waves in it. It's so pretty. I was about to put this all over my eye. Can you imagine? Oh my God. I want to see this in a bigger mirror. A little bit on my nose. Oh my God. Okay, highlighting is done. So we are actually done with the palette. At the very end of the video, I'm going to talk about my final thoughts. We're just going to find a quick liquid lip to throw on, or some sort of lipstick. So let me grab my makeup bag. I'm kind of thinking about possibly mixing a couple lips today because I think I want to go in with ColourPop's liquid lipstick in the color called Naughty first. So let's try that. I picked this color because it's quite neutral, but it also has like that pink peachy undertone, so I feel like it goes really well with the eye. Once that's dry, I think I'm going to go in with my Anastasia liquid lipstick in the color called Milkshake, and this one is very, very, very light for me. Like, I think it's light for everybody. I'm a pretty pale person, so it washes me out by itself, but I like to add it just on the center. I definitely think Anastasia's liquid lipsticks are the most drying out of ColourPop, out of Kat Von D. Kat Von D definitely has my favorite formula in liquid lipsticks. I'm trying to think of who else. Really just Anastasia, ColourPop, and Kat Von D I've tried. Maybe there's been another liquid lipstick at some point, but those are the three that I kind of gravitate toward. And I would say that Kat Von D is number one. Then probably, honestly, ColourPop. I feel like ColourPop and Anastasia are kind of equal because ColourPop has great pigmentation and it's not as drying, and Anastasia is very drying but it lasts longer than ColourPop. So it's kind of like choose your battles sort of thing. But my makeup is done, so let's scooch on over it and I'll give you my final thoughts. So first of all, thank you again so much, Terry, for your present. Not only did you supply me with the wonderful gifts, but we really got to play with a gorgeous palette today only because of you. So this video wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for your generosity. Please keep that in mind. So thank you again so much for that. You know I can't ever say thank you enough. But I'm also so glad that we got to try out this palette. So there are a couple of things that I would change, and this goes for any palette. I can see my fingerprints all over it, and I just got it today and I'm like, it's already dirty, but that, you know, like I'm not knocking it for that. I'm gonna be very nitpicky. I'm gonna tell you how I honestly feel. I've always been a fan of the names being on the palette because I'm a person that does tutorials. It just makes it 1,000 times easier not to like turn over the pan and go back and forth and you know what I mean? So that's just kind of one little thing. I always love when palettes have the names right in the front. I do love the packaging. I love the color scheme. I do like the design on the front. I think the packaging itself is very beautiful. Honestly, I kind of wish that maybe it was a easier material to clean than a plastic. You can already see, maybe not, but it is already very, very dirty. This was my first time using it, and there are so many colors that I haven't even gotten into yet. As far as the fallout goes, which I think was a huge problem for the first palette, I think they really did a good job with this palette. I didn't see an abnormal amount of fallout with the glitters or the mattes, and again, the mattes I believe is a newer formula for them, so I think they really nailed that on the head. Now these shadows are very, very soft. They do kind of melt in your hand. I feel like this is a great palette for everybody, but I don't think it's like anything super special. Again, that $59 price point, it's getting a little hot in here. It's a little bit much, but to me, I feel like I'm not only paying for the makeup, I'm kind of paying for the brand as well. Same thing with like Kylie Cosmetics or Kim's Cosmetics. I feel like they're a little more pricier, but it's because you're also paying for the Kardashian and Jenner name on it as well. And I feel like that kind of goes with Rihanna's palette. One thing that I don't quite understand, and maybe it's because of the way that the palette is designed, maybe there was just literally no room for it, but I really wish this came with a brush. I don't know, it's just one of those things that didn't leave a sour taste in my mouth. for that price, I really expected one. But even the unicarton it's very simple on the front, which I kind of like that. And then, you know, you get the beautiful packaging itself. So the front is very simple. On the back, just like the Kat Von D Sinner and Saint palette, it has the colored swatches on the unicarton, and then it has just the names on the actual packaging itself. So I wish that the colors would also have gone onto the packaging, because even if I'm flipping back and forth finding names, sometimes it's very hard to be like, okay, that one. You know what I mean? At least if it had the color, I could just turn around and be like, all right, I'm looking for that kind of blue. Must be Evil Genie. I'm poking at it, and I know I'm poking at it because it's $60, guys. It's expensive for a palette. So I'm very excited to have this in my collection, and I'm excited to use it in the near future, but all I'm saying is that I could have created this look with a lot of palettes that I already own. But I did want to support Rihanna, and I want to look more into her makeup. I've been hearing nothing but good things about the palette, so keep it up, Riri. I definitely want to support you, and that's why I went out and bought this palette. I have 1,000 palettes in my bathroom right now. I did not need another one, but I saw it. I knew it had just come out. Hadn't tried the first one, hadn't tried anything yet, so it just kind of called to me. That is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this mystery boxing / first impression / makeup tutorial. There was a lot going on today, but thank you guys so much for sticking through. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please go ahead and leave a big thumbs up, and if you don't want to miss any new videos, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.